controlling that part of the map when it has to deal with Ethan's drone all the way back there close to spawn.
It's freezing.
Look at how minimal the util is.
Is it my
NRG,
RAM? You guys said it's my RAM?
From mid to A on this map. So much of it concentrated towards B. They really want a funnel here. G2's sheer wall placement might indicate that they're happy to work this B side a little slower. Maybe draw this util out. But at some point they've been accelerating here. They're going to go for it. All of a sudden everything gets popped on them. Steel Garden here for G2. They want to get to the side nice and cleanly, but it's going to be tough. Hunter's Fury threatening the position of Jaw. He's going to move out in the open. Leaf also taken quite low. Jaw with the overdrive, though, is able to deal with Scuba. That's the only foothold NRG had on the B side. Down.
Scuba got hit by that Prowler, and then Jaw cooked him. Baby is right there for the trade, being forced out on account of those missiles, but it doesn't even matter. What can Ethan get accomplished? He's alone, just trying to swing from main.
That was wrong.
30 seconds left.
Brock forces to hold a passive line and hope he gets served up something. His patience is rewarded. There's no long B presence right now for G2, though, and well, off screen.
Leaf was just waiting with the flash out, and then he just
then they lose 13-6 on the next map.
I mean,
like, what?
Yeah, that'll definitely get it
What
done.
happened? My PC keeps freezing,
NRG playing like a,
and it's a legit,
kind of theoretically like
it's like full freezing, like I have to hard reset.
Astra, and you have your KJ over towards B. You get all your mollies towards main. The other three kind of play towards A main, then Art, etc. And even though all that util was there, it just doesn't matter. They just get run over by this double duelist brawl-heavy comp. And honestly, I think at this point, you are questioning, should NRG, at this point in Stage 1, still be coming into a Pearl game running this comp when all of the evidence has shown to the contrary? And they
need to check RAM?
Putting up
Really?
the best Phoenix numbers in the league.
It's not like overheating or anything. I don't think.
Which way you slice it.
It's not bad on KJ either, to be fair. That's going to be Leaf going down early.
It's not my internet, though.
NRG,
this time it's not my internet. It's actually just my PC. I need to get this fixed ASAP.
But yeah. 13-9. They are headed towards being 1-3 on this map, and they first picked it 3 times.
Trust me, guys, it's not the internet.
And I think that's because G2 understand that despite NRG's confidence on this map earlier in the stage, if they made no changes, they are vulnerable. And they have exposed those vulnerabilities by playing a high-tempo defensive game with a lot of flooding, and now on attack. I think we're just seeing some really excellent IGLing from Valen.
It's fine. We'll get it fixed. No problem, guys.
Pace shifts.
We just need to get through today and tomorrow.
Might be around where NRG can shut things down, though.
Yeah. Now NRG's going to pretend to come back. It's already over, bro.
Was just a little off.
Yeah, the Odin is there, and also helps when Kiko at the beginning of the round just gets the one-tap kill with the Guardian.
All right.
So they're not out of it just yet for as doomer as the
Did you say when he stopped YouTube for a bit it was better? No, this was my internet. It was like that. My internet was bad, so I would lag out. This isn't me lagging out. This is my PC freezing. A whole different issue.
Resilience on this map demonstrated yesterday and in general. Yeah, it happens. The push out of Art came a little earlier. Hard to pull those off when you have no information about the site that you are hitting. G2 though,
like
still
my
on the precipice.
entire everything just freezes.
2-1 in this series.
I'm not even able to move my mouse.
With Haven and Ascent on the horizon for our next maps.
Everything in your stream setup sucks. Okay, that part is true.
Right now, getting up close street, and then they pop that util out. He needs to force that Odin off of the angle.
Yash, thank you for the tier 1, man. Thank you. Saber, thank you for the prime.
Sparta down. Okay, they're actually able to get themselves into Art now. Cosmic Divide slammed immediately. Kiko has to have the stopping power here. One by one, he might be challenged, but the flash would have come through the wall.
It's over. They're not even ready to flood. It's over. The free bomb plant. Look at where Andre is, by the way.
Back on top.
This guy's on dust, too.
He gets that with the kills and with that plant. He's just going to use it right away. If he can get another kill, great. Also, just going to delay a bit. Cause some chaos for NRG.
Does an NRG side Cosmic Divide, though, to try and get them back in, play retake, and deny that A-main position. Ethan fighting through the masonry. Thinks about the wall bang here, but Valen is going to get involved now. Ethan's got to act quickly. He does down Trent. Baby Bay rotating in late. Has the timing, and a backstab is good. And G2 look like night and day With some of their uncertainty yesterday, especially early on that Pearl map, come up strong. It is a dominant showing.
It feels like they've really just exposed a vulnerability in this NRG map pool. Something needs to
We got
shift
Haven
for
next,
them
though.
moving
NRG's good on
forward.
Haven, right?
But that's moving
Maybe we do
forward.
get 5
Today,
maps.
It's just resulting in G2 going up 2-1.
Also,
in
if my
the
PC
series.
freezes again, I'm
Now
not
on the
coming back.
cusp of
Fuck this.
making another stage final. If they can
I have to figure out the problem
steal
before I come
Haven
back.
away from NRG.
That is what these bestifiers are going to do. They're going to expose some of those weaknesses in pool. And now that idea once again for
L?
NRG,
Okay,
like you
fine,
said,
we'll come back.
got tested. Good signs here for G2. Many people still
Damn.
believing that they'll be able to make that bounce back. And Josh said
I
they put the work
really,
in. The
really
point of
thought
view
today would be
was
the
game
day
4
NRG
yesterday.
finally
Now they're
broke the
all
streak.
Smiles for now. We'll take a quick break, and when we return, the desk is going to set the table.
Jaw's having a day, huh? NRG win, double duelist. NRG win next map. It is going 5 maps.
Tens.
Tens or Jogamo?
Tens.
Did you pay
Tens
these guys?
or
I'm not
Aspas?
going to say anything. Speak to my lawyer.
Aspas.
Oh.
Aspas finally dethrones tens from the last, I don't know how many people picking tens. That's all we got here from the block party, though. There's more action to go on for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. We got Killjoy out here. We got ISO. There's way more, but we got games to get to, so let's do that.
Who's your dark horse at London?
All right.
Don't
well,
ask
that
me.
was,
Don't ask me about dark horses anymore. Every dark horse I pick just ends up being absolute dog shit donkey. I'm gonna go with. Let's just go with full sense for the fun of it.
Was one of the standouts of that map. First half was looking incredible, but then you were just seeing Valen really put it together for this squad.
Look, if Rivet asked me, I would have said Valen, because he was playing like a beast out there, especially there's so many of these late rounds. The calling from Ethan, there were a lot of rounds in the first half where they waited for the last second to come into a site.
The Primi glaze on Spike Talk was crazy. I knew for a fact.
Whether he was the sole anchor, he was getting called.
I knew for a fact that Frost would have a lot to say about Primi, you know?
Valen was incredible here, and I think their approach to defense was excellent on this map. They were very often just full giving up mid control and.
Will you admit you were wrong when NRG loses?
And instead choosing to.
I admit that I'm wrong more than like any of you. In one day, I've admitted in one day that I'm wrong. Wow, never mind.
Let NRG use that double
fucked up what I was trying to say.
To clear into mid, to waste all their time there, and then just have great approaches to how you're spamming through the smokes, how you're hard anchoring, and just denying them from ever actually getting the plant down, where their comp thrives.
And it's been a staple of this series, I think, as well. Even you think back on Lotus to start it off, there were multiple rounds where NRG lose it out because of good anchoring or last-second heroics to stop the spike from getting
You always deflect.
Down.
That's not
this
true.
Is something that NRG need to.
That's not true. That's cap. That's cap. Tell me NRG did not get lucky last year. How'd they get lucky? Was that my champs? How'd they get lucky?
Forcing your opponent to use util. And Jaw was the threat.
What was lucky about what NRG did at champs? Go ahead. The floor is yours. Oh, like a lucky bracket? Okay. They end up, it's not on them. That's not on them. It's not like they decided to be in that bracket. That's the bracket that was chosen for them. They fucking handled business. What a weird thing. What is that argument? So it's luck. Sure. By definition, by the exact definition of luck, sure, they ended up in an easier bracket. So they got lucky, but they still won a hard-ass games. They played an in-form, max-form Aspas. They played a really, really good DRX team. And won all of those games, still. They still had good games. Excuse me.
There's Strengths Haven. That's coming up next, right? So we got a situation here where NRG, they need this win or else that's it. They're done. Their run is going to be done here at playoffs.
Chad, that's like saying if Arsenal wins the Champions League, they got lucky because their bracket to the final was easy.
Really restabilize
and that's just incorrect.
Remember, they've only been able to win one map in any series that they played against these guys.
Yeah, and they've never beaten G2 in a best of 5, and they've never been able to win a trophy here on American soil. That's what's at stake. You're even having the shot to do that in tomorrow.
Yeah, big opportunity here, of course, for NRG to try and force that map 5. But of course, for G2 Esports, they get this win here. They lock in their spot. They're punching their ticket to fight for a trophy in the finals. But let's actually set up Haven a little bit more, shall we? We got Sideshow standing by in the back. He's going to break things down.
So what's lucky about beating Fnatic in a best of 5?
Haven.
As Golden Boy has told you, NRG really desperately need this map victory on Haven. And if you think about the big strengths of NRG, who's a player that comes to mind? It's Brock with his Odin. Brock's Odin is an absolute nightmare to get past at the best of times.
Fnatic had crashies, it doesn't count.
With here, I think what's critical
you guys
is
just
new
tether onto
anything. On the
anything at all to justify your horrendous mindsets.
As NRG are taking
any argument.
Control, they've got this spam line that goes all the way down, and here's Brock doing it on the other side on defense. So this spam damage stops you as a defender.
Brother, I love looking at your left knee. Your kneecap looks very smooth. Well done.
Damage into A lobby from a different angle. You can still wallbang from the B connector, by the way, through that door frame, but you can now apply even more pressure as NRG, for example, are working up and doing an A lobby crunch. Odin spam coming through, rattling through the door into A lobby. as they're attacking and taking space. Odin spam rattling.
Unless you play the best teams, you are fake
Brook is
champs.
a menace. He is an absolute menace. And this tweak that NRG have brought out here, because, you know, he could still be spamming the
so in the NBA, you have to come from the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. You have to go through the entire Eastern side of it before you play in the final. If the East is bad and you get to the final and then you are the Eastern Conference team and you win against the one Western Conference team to win the final, are you a bad team? Is that luck? That's insane.
Bro, you think we're going to map 5? All right. But here's a better question. Who wants free stuff?
Somehow louder.
All right, just so you know, there's like metal on this, so be careful. Here you go. Ay, Dios mío, I threw that over there. Okay, aquí, there you go. I'm gonna do a gentle toss. Okay, there we go.
I will agree, though, that you need a bit of luck to win in anything. If you're gonna win any kind of tournament, any competition ever, you do need luck. But to call a win lucky means that's all it is. And I feel like that's how it's taken as. I think that's bad.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm so sorry. I used to play football in high school, but my arm went away. He's going all the way downtown.
These things have no steam on them. It's not me. Trust me.
Hold on. And we're just going to let him rub my ball head, and then I'm going to give him the thing.
You're going to what?
That's what he asked earlier. He wanted to rub my ball head. Here you go, Papa. Go for it. Who's ready for some action?
Why is your chat spamming finesse raid on Sliggy's shot? Because I lagged out twice.
You don't get like the...
Their win was 70% lucky. Now you're just rage baiting. But I will concede that you absolutely need a little bit of luck to win. Would you coach Paper X or MIBR with saucy 10s in it? It's a random. I would start by coaching. I would start, if I coached, I would not coach a good team right away. I would coach a very struggling roster to start, to see if I could actually help and to get my like skills up as a coach. V-Man, thank you for the 5 gifted, brother. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Why are you guys saying EG? Y'all don't want to see us next split, by the way. Y'all just talking all this shit about EG. Watch what happens next split. Y'all, it's gonna be funny seeing chat. It's gonna be like the Arsenal winning all over again. Speaking of which, no one's like glazing United or Chelsea or anything in my chat anymore. You notice that? Ever since Arsenal won, all those guys have disappeared. Weird how that works. Interesting how that works. Very interesting. Can't really say much, huh? If EG asked, would you help coach? Sure. Probably depends. If I'm like streaming the games and stuff and I'm doing, I would have to do one job. I can't do multiple things. Let's put it that way. So if I'm a streamer, I'm not doing that.
Now, we just witnessed G2's second win on Pearl in as many days, but the manner in which they achieved it couldn't have been more different.
I don't understand how you support Arsenal.
Yesterday against Leviathan, G2 were getting pummeled, hammered, dominated. They were down
the greatest club to ever exist,
a
brother.
timely timeout, and then VALORANT getting involved, being that spiritual voice, gets them going, gets them the map win. Now, it's still an ill-fated series. It's one they lose.
The way you pronounced Arsenal irks me.
Today, they look dominant on Pearl.
That's a first.
Defense,
why?
Smooth sailing. They were 7-2 up at one point. There was a timeout called. It didn't affect them. They just steamrolled through and ended up having
Alex, think of the tier 1, man. 5th map? I think so. We got double duelist energy here.
a very reasonable map for both these teams. We just saw Josh kind of explain how Brock is a player to watch. He's dangerous on this particular map. But this is also where Baby Bay gets to pick up that chamber, gets to do some opping. It's a different look for
Do you want to be coach?
That, frankly,
it's something I want to explore later in my life. How much later? You're gonna die soon. Okay, let's get that out of the way first. Like a couple years down the line, we'll maybe explore it.
All this time, map 4 to get this because still, like I was
knew
saying,
I set myself up for that one, so I wanted to make sure I said it first.
That for me, him picking up that agent and then leaning into it has been one of the most important parts of them going on the 6-match win streak that they're on. To have
no streaming when coaching? No. Because I want to like do my job well.
They win 3 games and then winning 3 in the lower bracket. Had to make a flawless run to qualify, and they do it. That is that championship pedigree that they had, and that is also a testament to the personnel that they have and their ability.
Be honest,
to
why
be
is
able to
what are 3 good reasons Arsenal is the greatest? Okay, well, 1. Okay, let's go through this. The culture of the team is insane, and the fan base. I think the overall love for the club is insane. Overall, like even when they were losing, it wasn't that much hate from the fans. I've seen way worse from like other fan bases. Number 2, this is the best one. The fact that we don't always win. I don't want to pick the team that just is a bandwagon, always obviously gonna win. And you can sit there and talk about the past all the time. I don't want those teams. I love supporting the underdog teams. Okay? I've always loved supporting the underdog teams. Therefore, I'm never going to pick the fucking everyone's favorite team to support. So that removes United off the bat. It removes Real Madrid. It removes Bayern Munich. Okay, but PaperX wasn't because of like I had knowledge about what I was supporting when I was supporting PaperX. They are different to everybody else. That's what I liked. Is the way that they play is what, like Arsenal, it had nothing to do with the way that they played. Although they did play great. That was also another reason. They did play like incredibly, like I know people don't think that now, but in 2004, 5, 6, even 2003, they played insane. They played insane football.
But now it's even the harder part somehow.
It was very, very appealing to watch back then. Even past that point. Like when we had Aaron Ramsey, Fabregas, Van Persie, like that roster with Ozil and all those fucking guys, that was a fucking insane roster as well.
Outings. It is a crazy little...
So, Arsenal does not... Also, another reason why I love Arsenal. They don't just fucking perma-spend money on, like, overrated players who end up coming and doing nothing on the team. I think the worst signing was Pepe, and that was it. No. Gyökeres is good, though. Every player we signed is good. What are you guys talking about?
That whether it's, cruising through these matchups, we see NRG, like, flipping these 10-2 halves against them. G2 fight. They're in every
Madueke is a good second
that global title. After all these years,
option to Saka. That's all he was there for.
Second place finish at Bangkok to start last year, losing an OT.
I agree he was a little overpriced for sure, but for his job and what he needed to do, I feel like he's fine.
With challengers talent, guys at the G2 roster were playing against the challengers.
Madueke made the World Cup squad, and who didn't again? Oh yeah, Cole Palmer.
Yet NRG lift that trophy, but they haven't been able to best them.
Grandfathered into a championship.
Can they take this Haven map? Their own pick. Baby Bay is trying to stop them of that early with that opening kill.
One season wonder fraud player.
Chamber here. This is just a map where he gets
Phil
to shine.
Foden.
It's a map where he gets to
don't even get me started on dog shit Maguire. All your players are just trash. I'm sorry.
Is what Leaf can do in a lot of these like post-plant scenarios as well. He's got some nerdy Blaze Wall lineups. He often tries to play.
Okay, NRG attack side, double duelist.
Kiko trying to get himself set up on a long here. Trent, though,
okay, the whole point of that was to make G2 over-rotate.
Those ghost shots ring out.
They didn't.
The push on towards the side, but Baby Bay still in a commanding position, lording over NRG as they try to make their way through the cyber cage. Jaw,
Wait, big
lit
kill.
by the recon, and Baby Bay eventually will be thwarted, but there's more. There's always more with G2.
Oh my god, what a kill. What a kill from Valen. The fact that he didn't run away and he stayed.
Valen in form shuts him out of the round. Flash is great from Kiko.
Great trades.
That's what he loves to do in these mid-rounds.
Oh, Kiko wins this all day.
Into these
Kiko or Trent, chat? Gun to your head. Who are you choosing in this 1v1?
But he's got that health lead. Trent is
It's Kiko all day.
in danger and has no idea.
That's Kiko all day.
Be headed without making noise. Kiko's able to get onto the seaside.
On HP, but he is the clutch player for G2.
Trent actually has some pretty helpful util for this. Horn at least can let him get onto the side.
I mean, Kiko's already outplayed him. He's bottom seed.
The clutch gene of G2.
Just think about all of the positions that he needs to clear right now.
And you mentioned it earlier, Trent loves to watch other players in clutch scenarios to learn their tendencies. Has he been reading up on Young Geo?
Young Geo, he called him. Oh.
Here's the tap. Kiko on the swing.
Come on, please.
Okay. Nerves of steel there. Eventually, Kiko boots him out the server.
W outplay. W outplay.
Such a tough situation for Trent to just try to come out on top with, right? The amount of different angles he has to clear, playing against the clock.
Okay.
Kiko plants a spike in a position where he could be playing from a lot of.
Chat, you know what's crazy? This half won't be close. 9-3 energy.
He's everywhere, bro. He was in A main.
Mark those words.
Cage with Trent earlier, then he's in the B
If it goes 9-3 energy, you all become Arsenal fans with me. And we watch, everyone goes to the pub, and we all watch
NRG
and support Arsenal on the 30th.
On this round to try to get a full
deal? Okay, deal.
Next, they've got a couple rifles. One is in the hands of Kiko. He's already got 3 orbs, and they'd love to be able to get that run it back for the 3rd round. And obviously, as with G2, right? They're just playing for that Leaf Phoenix orb early.
Yep, Scuba has the util on the extremity, so NRG
free bomb site. We have all of A heaven somehow.
Onto the B site now, and they will hunker down. Also, a little walk here through spawn for Marta. Didn't find anything off that A side of the map though. There'll be some arresting util. Molly here to make things a bit more complicated. Scuba does get the hot foot himself. Here comes G2, fully ready to brawl. The slide is good for Jaw. Right click gets the job done. Kiko though here, trying to be careful, trying to slice the pie if he can. He goes low.
One more kill.
Decay down, and Jaw's able to clean him up. Marta dives in though, he's got the stinger. Well apportioned for this task, and the paranoia makes it impossible for Trent
We have Phoenix
to
ult.
intervene.
And yeah, NRG lose a lot of players, but they didn't bring much into the round, and they leave with the 2 rifles, so it's not a big deal. They also leave the round.
We have Phoenix ult.
Getting the run it back.
Big bonus.
One of the primary
Let's C-split here, get the bonus.
They have
chamber for God's sakes. C-split, get the bonus.
And they kind of achieve on most of the intended fronts there.
Hey! We talked about these bonus round runner-backs being pretty helpful.
I don't like it.
We have seen a really solid game so far from Jaw on the Neon. Last map, he was great. Already off to a hot start, despite the rounds going NRG's way.
He always rises to
Okay, early A pressure. Andre just dies here.
Basically, or it lands.
Oh my god!
Even he can't believe
Oh
that.
my, that is gross.
Joke's over. That's Marta down already. Jaw will try and hold a position here. Kiko going to be stunned up as he tries to get in. It's run it back, of course. This is all free real estate. It'll be sent packing pretty darn fast. It's Leaf, though, who has another early exit from the round.
Molly Ford's fell on
4v4 with garage control is big. Very big.
Oh my god, that was just inches away, but the gap in the wall exposes Scuba.
He's getting flanked. He's getting flanked, chat. Take our time, take our time, take our time.
Valen, who's playing from Plat.
Free kill.
Work together, but forward. That's crazy.
Okay, goes for it, but it's even numbers.
2v2.
Obviously their first buy on in. Spike that was loose here over towards Garage, picked up by Kiko.
Wow.
Flashed.
That was kind of cool.
Trent away.
I can't believe they went for that aggro play. Can they save this round? He's just so sharp. I get him on the chamber, and he's going to make some magic happen.
No! Surely not.
Wow.
He was blinded. Trent barely gets away with that.
That is a scrappy as hell G2 round, but they're able to pull it barely across the finish line. Trent is in a 1v1 there. If he goes down, Baby Bay was not ready to help. This first shot was actually gross. Even him, look at it. Bro. And then in this backside fight, Jaw decided to slide forward while Valen jumped up on Plat.
Not gonna lie, he sent Adam to the Shadow Realm.
crazy round.
Leaf does look a little bit befuddled out there. He randomly died in, like, connector outside B side behind Garage. Kiko continuing to farm orbs. No one on the C side from G2 has anything to say about
C-pop? Fuck, they have Phoenix here.
The round lost. There's still damage
They have
done
Phoenix
to
and
G2's
Astra
G-Con.
here.
Look at the
And
state of
Neon.
them right
Oh,
now.
okay, this is good
They need
info,
to
though.
win this round
Really,
to
really good
get
info.
online. Oh my god. 11 HP, but he does get
And
out
this
in
guy's
the
down
flawless.
middle, and we don't have
Just
drones, so we have to
doing
walk into
chamber
him,
stuff. Just
and he's hitting
walking down,
everything.
taking space for free, and then you get a
That's
kill and
shameless,
just teleport
man.
away.
It's been his bread and butter. These first kills have been crazy. It's Marta again that falls because of a line that he's holding. It's my dad too. No sewer presence here yet for NRG. That's being...
They're already stacked day. They're already stacked day. Awesome.
You won't need to slide and fire it to find success.
Oh, nice. We're not going A. Okay.
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 Is exposed on that B side. Kiko trying to get the spam kill.
Oh my god, now we go back to A?
30 seconds left.
They have 2A. GG.
At some point, though, NRG have kind of got to make
What
a
is
decision. They're
this,
pretty deep into the
dude?
A side, but that foray's been shut down, and now, what are they going to do? Try and just hit this again? Split from main?
Drag him away, throw.
Try, but they have to get a kill right now, and they can.
Just
In,
save.
you have
Just
no
save.
smokes. Ethan went down, lurking in. Round is just over.
It's over.
10 seconds left.
And that's George's getting exploratory there, saying, I don't want to sit and wait for the game to come to me. If they are going to try and split, I can
PB and
get ahead
J, thank you for the
this.
prime, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's an important round for G2.
Yeah, I don't like the way Andre has started this game, and this guy dies for free. I don't like it. I don't like it a single bit. We're gonna need to pause here ASAP.
Yeah, NRG are trying to work the map in multiple places. They get that nice pick onto B. Eventually,
We're too separated. We're trying to do too much.
But they can't come to a conclusion.
Losing this
as to
entry
where
for free
they're
two rounds in a
trying
row,
to end the
both times on
round.
a lurk.
Ethan thought he had a moment to get the free space in the site, but it was being watched. Being
Actually, the second round wasn't on the lurk. The first one was.
An unexpected position, to be fair.
Come on, keep the momentum going. Keep it.
We saw that yesterday. Once they can get something started up, it's really hard to slow them down. It would be very early to have a Bonkard timeout, but if this round goes, these next two go wrong for NRG, it might be in order.
Jaw just using the Brock Odin spam.
They have 3A. They have 3A, Astra C alone, Chamber holding all of mid.
Earlier, just to try to stifle the players that are getting through A main.
Again, it's a new spot for Baby Bay. This time, though, he's got to make a correction.
Wall has to be used just to get Mata out safely.
Still, NRG getting to enter the mid-round without having taken any damage or lost any players is... It's going to be a nice change after the last couple.
Andre still has all of mid. They have a trip in garage we never broke.
Still at large. Is A-side pretty heavily stacked, comparatively speaking. Can play off his flash here from Leaf, come straight away. Got to watch out for the relay bolt. He's going to molly things up, but the pressure's going to come from the other side of the site. Jaw's got to go busy. And all of NRG are waiting for him there. A lot of stun util affecting G2's ability to hold this side down and the down to Leaf and Valen. The format is already pinged out.
Leaf sends in the run it back.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Plenty of delay. Plenty of delay. We know what both players are. They can't win.
The pressure is
they literally can't win if we don't throw away our lives here. Stop it, Kiko.
To stabilize.
Oh, thank God.
Opportunity, but can't find that connection.
There was a chance there. No one was
yes,
actually
Phoenix ult for next round as well. 9-3 half shot.
Those angles at once.
Brace yourselves.
But he takes care of Alan in heaven.
The G2 were positioned pretty well for the exit to come in. They had 3 players here, but Trent loses that duel on the swing, and Leaf had a counter flash ready. He throws it out, but he got flashed himself, I believe. Something connected onto him. He wasn't able to swing out.
Flash
So
first, then stun.
he just has to molly and
he just
wait,
belongs
and
on Duelist.
At that point,
That's all it is.
Trent had to swing. He was alone. He goes down. Jaw wasn't able to get his either. So despite being set up for that, NRG are able to come away with the kills on the exec anyhow.
If you want to play, let's play.
I like the flash.
From the attack side here.
Oh, he didn't throw it because of smoke.
TP.
Cringe. Very cringe.
Very low already, slowed up.
Cringe util from them.
Here.
Free sight.
Here's a Hunter's Fury. Draw thing spotted here right out in the back of the site.
Yeah, Brock just sending that semi-speculatively, just based on the run it back, forcing the players out of the site.
Semi-speculatively.
He had a good chance for a connection, doesn't find it. Here comes the full-on retake, overdrive in the front.
No.
Nice haunt there. That's going to reveal some players up on this site. Ethan goes down first.
No.
And there's Jaw with the swing. They're not ready for it. He is low.
The floods are too fast.
Takes Marta out of the picture. Now there's no real close presence here. It's Brock who can try and play some kind of post-plant, but the Odin
Winnable.
Rams
No.
down Jaw before he gets there. There's the defuse. Round done.
What a beautiful retake back into the site from G2. The pace to get out of spawn. They absorb that run.
Did we not have a counter Paranoia? If we have Sova ult Phoenix ult, why do we need to use Paranoia?
The Haunt gets the connection. Ethan is stuck alone. The fact that Jaw is able to get the kill on Ethan, huge entry. He is just in excellent form right now. Star performance from Jaw when they need him to get into this
Casson, thank you for the prime,
final.
man. Thank you, thank you,
Another
thank
grand
you.
final for G2 in America is another opportunity.
We gotta
for a
save some
trophy.
util there for the flood. We have to. If we have that many ults that we're taking the site with,
revenge on Lev, but they still need to get past NRG.
as long as we stop the flood, we win.
To get that same spam angle taken up, G2 have done their homework. Jaw can get across with that mobility.
Look how bad this game is.
Sees thrown in, no one caught in by the looks of things, and Jaw wants to try and
The
take
observer
that
gave
round
up and
yet
just
again.
kept
Spam
looking
through
at
the
Jaw.
corner.
He might as well just watch Jaw the whole round.
It worked.
NRG definitely draw out a decent amount of util and bring a lot of attention to that A side. Now they can feel like it might be time to work elsewhere on the map, leave some players inserted, work back to them later in the round. G2 would love to go for mid-round reclears towards
Double
A.
insert
They
A,
push here a lot.
Cage.
It can be a dangerous play. It can be tough to fight back through these angles, but
Are they really
also
walking down?
more than willing to do it.
Scuba doubles back here, just when he got out, virtually scot-free. But Leaf, talk about the mid-round refights, and Leaf is thinking about it.
This could be a great moment. They make sound, press up, and then cut noise. If Leaf just kind of has the intuitive time.
G Dan, thank you for the prime, and Danger, thank you for the prime.
He'll get